Of course I screw this up. I picked the wrong scene collection. It's supposed to be on Conceptis. Let's go. And there we go. Ah. Welcome once again to another Conceptis Puzzle portion of the stream. I'm your Strange Road Jim. Today we're going to continue on the Link-a-Pix puzzle to finish that one off, and then we are going to move on to Block-a-Pix to start that up and see if we can get it finished. It will get reset by tomorrow, so whether or not I'll be able to finish the Block-a-Pix is, well, questionable, but we'll see what we can do about that. I don't feel like doing anything concerning the coding, so I'm gonna hold off on that for right now. And that leaves um, the Talos principle later on tonight. Now, um, um, I think there's probably two things that I want to kind of mention before we really get started here. Is one, um, I want to give my condolences to the Jones family, namely James Earl Jones. If you hadn't heard, he passed away just recently. Well, not just recently, but within the past day or two. Don't know exactly when, but whatever. Um, Such a Star Wars fan am I, huh? But yeah. But I mean, he lived a really good long life. So, um, or at least you know, from where I sit anyway. So, um, so hopefully he didn't like have any like major medical problems or he was suffering or anything along those lines other than, the standard, you get older, your body, you know, can't do as much. So, um, hopefully he like maybe passed peacefully in his sleep. So, but I didn't really bother looking into how exactly he passed away. Um, just that he did. So, condolences to his family for the loss. Um, and obviously, thank you for the memories, not only as playing Darth Vader, but all of his other roles, man. He's done so many fantastic roles. Um, Field of Dreams was a good one. Um, Sneakers, short role on that and that in Sneakers, but still, um, you know, I loved his little bit at the very end. Um, if you haven't seen that movie, good movie in my opinion. I love that movie. Um, so, um, so yeah, I know his career more than just Star Wars, there, folks. um, but um, you know, um, so there's that. Sorry to see him go, but at the same time, I mean, he was up there in age, so it was just a matter of time. Um, so may you rest in peace. So, the other little bit of news, or the something that I will mention is the fact that you know, it is September 11th. So it's been 23 years since September 11th, 9/11. Um, I'll try to remember, you know, um, I was in New York when it happened. I lived on the West Coast. Um, but it was a bit of concern seeing that on the news. That's for sure. You know, hopefully everybody that lost their life back then is resting in peace. So, um, but yeah, just wanted to kind of address both of those. So, um, yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get into Link-a-Pix and get started on some puzzles, shall we? As you can see, I'm really close to finishing this particular puzzle off, so um, I'm gonna do what I can to get it done, and um, you know, let's see. No, that's not gonna do. Can do at least that. Let's see if I can do this. Nope. Okay. Do I go all the way around? Maybe something like that. Hmm. That doesn't really leave much room here, though. So, probably not that. Okay, we can't seem to connect with this one at all. Hmm. Maybe do something like that. And maybe we can do something like that. And then we can maneuver this around like so. And then we have our 18 here, which we're going to have to do something like that. And there we go. And I believe that's it. Yeah, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, hmm. Okay, let's see. Eight's fairly easy here. Assuming 7 is up like that. Um, hmm. Maybe something like that. Okay, we're doing pretty good so far. A lot of this is kind of guesses for the most part, trying to like maneuver everything around. I mean, one small glitch or, one small change could, you know, cause more problems than so. Okay. What'd that do? Yep, okay. I'm doing good so far. Obviously, the 4s are done there. We got the 20. Not enough there, so we're going to have to kind of go out a little bit and do something like that. Are we good there? No. Alright, so something's wrong there. Maybe it goes all the way out here and then in. Like that. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna assume that the 10 is gonna be coming out like that. Yeah. Then we got the 8 coming down here. There's that. See, this 8 is gonna connect like so. This 12. Maybe connect like that. Okay, looking good so far. And we just have this last one to do, so we're just maneuvering around like that. There we go. Noah's Ark, huh? Okay. Alright. So that one's done. Oh, you guys didn't see that, did you? Shit. I'm sorry, everybody. So, yeah, you guys weren't seeing it. God damn it. I apologize. You weren't seeing me kind of click on everything and stuff like that. I was having some difficulties up here initially, trying to figure out where the 14s were, getting the 18 around there, moving the 16 up there, 19 kind of going around like so. Had the 20 kind of connecting down, or actually you can't even see my mouse right at this moment in time. The 14's going around like so, the 18 going up and around like so, the 16 connecting like so, 19 here. Then we had the 20 that was a little concerning. I wasn't sure if this was going to be like the right one, and then of course the 12 was going to be a fairly easy one. Wasn't sure about the 7, whether or not it would like connect down or up or whatever. Um, then we had, the 14 here. Wasn't sure how that was gonna, you know, connect properly. The 4 was an easy connect after I got the 14. The 20 had a little bit of a problem because I initially just kind of went down here and then down there to connect, but it didn't really work. Um, so I had to readjust it to this. Um, the 9 was just up and around like so. Um, I figured that the 4 was probably going to be going up, you know, because otherwise it would have, if it went down, it would have left like a little space there, and pretty much knew that that was really going to be a good case. So I had maneuvered the 10 around like so to try to fill in the space down below the 4s and had it kind of go up and over, and that was the right move. And then of course we got the 8 and maneuvered the 8 down there, and then the 12 up there, and then of course the 16 was just to pretty much fill in the rest. So, so apologies on not showing that. I messed up. So, hopefully you'll forgive me. Um, But let's go into the Block-a-Pix. This one is going to be a medium plus puzzle, so it's going to be a fairly difficult one. Um, there we go. And there's a lot of fairly large numbers around, so that's going to be a little difficult to manage. So we're going to go ahead and click on all the simple ones that are out there. You know, those are easy enough to do. Then we will tackle all of the, um, all the twos that I can see that are easy enough to take care of, then the threes and fours, and then we'll see what we do from there on, because after that it starts getting a little bit more difficult as to how to, process each of the numbers. So, like, twos like these are really, easy enough to handle for the most part, you know. So, um, threes like that are fairly easy to handle. Um, so, I mean, I can do the six right there. That's easy enough to do. Um, okay, 4, 2. Um, Unfortunately, there's a lot of these twos have like, two possible answers out of all of them, and it's like, God damn it. They're not as easy as I was kind of hoping that they would be a little bit, because they all have like two different directions for the most part that they can go in, and obviously I can't easily pick, which ones is the correct one for the most part, unless I'm absolutely sure. So, like, that helped. Okay, so I'm assuming the 8 is going to be like that. 2, 6, and then the 2's here. Um, okay, 3 is out like that. 3 is sticking out like that. Okay, we got the 6 there. That's easy enough to do. Okay, 5 is out like so. 3 has to go out like so. There's the 2, that's the 3. There we go. Okay, 3's done there. 4 is like so. 6 has to go like that. 2's done. 4's done. That 4 has to go out there, which means that 2, and there we go. Okay. That gets extended up there. Hmm. Okay. I can put that there, but that's about as much as I can do on that one. Hmm. Okay, if that's 7, then or there's 6 blocks up there, so this one has to go down at least 3. Okay, 13 is an odd one, so it has to kind of go in a straight line. I can't do doubles. So, and obviously I can't go down, so I have to do about a 12 across there. So that's about as much as I can do on that one. 24 doesn't really leave a lot of room here to play around with, so it's either that or that. I'm not sure about which one it is though, so we'll leave it at that for right now. Okay, if I take the 3 down like that, that cuts off the 4, so that's not possible. So 3 has to go like that. 2's there. There's the 5. 6 only option is that. 4's only option is that. Which leaves that 4 to do that. 3 goes down 1 like so. Okay, obviously 7 can't go out like that. There's too much there, or there's only 4 spots there, so we have to do at least 3 up there. Which pretty much leaves this 10 to only be able to do that. So 5 can't go down, so it has to go across, which means that 3 has to do that. That 2's done, that 2's done. 6 only has that left. That 2's done. Okay. This 8 can't really do much besides this. Because it can't go up like that. It has no large room, on the horizontal, and then, there's nothing here, so this is the only option that it really has. Same with the 6 there. Let's see. Okay, 20 doesn't have enough room to go out like that, and, can't have 3. It's not divisible into the 20, so I'm assuming that we're going to be doing something like this. And there's like one space that we could do there, but so it's going to come out like that, but that's about as much as we can do right now. So we'll have to leave it there for right now. Besides, this 9 could either go up, like so, or has to be kind of like either there or there. So, I don't know. Okay, this 4's only option is that. Either this 4's out like that or it's down like that. I don't know which one. Could be either. So, don't have any definitive position on that one. Okay, 3 can't go down there, so it has to be on the horizontal, which, it could take that, but I don't really know. So, but it has to have at least that one. So there's that. Hmm. The problem with these kind of pictures is that I don't know if there's any spots that are um, like completely blank. Like this 2 right here, would it leave this one blank or not? Well, either way, that 4 needs to close down like that. The 2's there, the 4's there, 2's there. Um, this 3 needs to go out like that. If we bring the 3 down like that, this 4 is done, so 3 has to go out like so. There's the 2's are done. Um, if I bring the 4 across all the way like that, then this 4 is done, so it's either like this, or it's, straight across. Problem is that if I do that, then this means this 4 has to do that, which blocks out that 4. So I'm thinking the best solution is that. So then we got those, and I think that's the correct answer so far. Yeah. Hmm. Now, is there? Yeah, there is enough to do a double there. It could also be a triple, but, don't really know. It can't be a quadruple. Doesn't work. So, it either has to be double or triple. Hmm. Okay, 15 only really has this to work with. It can't really do anything more, so that's all it has. So the 4's there, the 3's there. Um, Now the 6 can still kind of go all the way out there, so I can't really, I would imagine that it would be, something like that, but I don't know. It's, I have no definitive proof on that, so we'll just have to kind of wait on that for right now. Mm, Okay, 12 can't be like that. So 12 has to have a straight line, which means that's it. Okay, so there's the 18. 3. Again, I don't know whether or not the 2's are like, that or like that. Not sure, so we'll have to wait on that for right now. Hmm. Okay. If I extend the 7 all the way down there, then that screws over the 6. So, um, now here's the thing. The 6 could either be this or it could be that. So that means that I'm going to need to have at least this much for the 7. If not, maybe that much for the 7. You know, allowing for 1 down. But I don't know. Okay, 10 is still good. You know, it can extend all the way up and down at the moment. I'm more leaning towards something like this, but again, I don't know. Hmm. 4 could either extend all the way out there or like that. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm gonna need to extend it out to here at the very least. So 6 could be a, a straight line, vertical or on the horizontal. Don't really know. Hmm. Okay, 12 can't really have anything going on, on the vertical its entirety. So, and it can't go extend all the way out like that. So that's going to mean either, you know, a triple set there or double set like there. But I don't know. Either way, I think it extends all the way out here. And that's about as much as we can do for this. Yeah, okay. 6 can either extend all the way out there or extend like that. Don't really know, but that one's done. 10 here. It's either, well, we're going to have to extend it out like that. You could either extend out here or extend out there, but we don't really know which of those is possible. But either way, that's about as much as we can do with the 10. 12 has no room on the horizontal or the vertical. Not enough room for doubles in either direction, so it has to kind of be more vertical or triples. So there's our 12 there. 7 has nowhere to go on the vertical, so it has to extend all the way out to the horizontal like that. The 8 has no room except for this. Um, so that's what we're going to do there. Now, I could say, 9 can extend all the way out there, but that cuts off the 30 and leaves 30 no room. So 9 pretty much has that, and that's it. That's all I can do. So we can complete the 4, we can complete that 2. There's that 2 done. Um, this 4 can either go down there or across. Don't really know. Um, okay, let's see. What have we got here? 11. Hmm. Doesn't really, I mean, we can do 10 and across like that, but that kind of screws over this 35 here. So I'm kind of leaning more towards the fact of having, 30 along here and then another 15 like that. That gives more room for this 35 here, like that, and that should be fine. It works. Okay. I need to use the restroom here real quick, so apologies. Um, I shall be right back. Don't go anywhere. I shall return. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I've returned. I'm going to play this for another 15 minutes or so before we switch on over to Telos Principle. All right. Let's see. 9 really has nowhere to go, so it can only do about that. Um, I don't know whether or not it's going up or down. 20 has nowhere else to go other than that. 3 can only go out like so. 2 has that, which means 5 can only do that. 2 has that. Um, let's see. 4 can only do that. 3 can come out like so. 4 can't go to the left there, so it can only go down, which means that 3 is blocked. So here's all the 2s. Um, hmm. Okay, 4 can't go up at all, so I can only do something like that, which means this 4 can only go like so. This 4 can only extend like that. So is that 2, so for that 2 right there. This 3 can only extend like so, which means this 2 can do that. Um, this 3 can either go to the side or up. I'm kind of leaning more towards the side there, but you know, I don't have anything concrete there yet for the time being. Let's see. Okay, 12 can't extend on the doubles right at this moment in time. So it can only really do a triple set, which it can only do that. So 3 can only go up like so. This 4 can't do anything, on the horizontal or vertical right at this moment in time, so it has to become box like. This 4 can only extend like so. Same with that 2. Um, Okay, this 3 can only, has to go down at least once, but that's about as much as I can do. I mean, I can extend it up one if I really wanted it to, but I don't know. This 4 can come out like that a little bit. This 4 can only go down like so. This 4 can extend like that. I'm assuming that it's going to go up one, but I don't know for certain, so we're going to hold off on that for right now. Okay. This 6 can either do this, or it can do this. Either way, I don't really know. So I'm going to bring it down like so. And leave it there for right now. Now, if I extend this 4 all the way out like that, that blocks off that 6. So I can't do that, so the 4 can only do like so. This means that 6 can only do that. The 2's done. Now let's see. We can either do 12 like that, 12 like that, or 12 like that. So I don't know what's available right at this moment in time. Or, the 12 could be a straight line. Who knows? Uh, okay, the 15 really doesn't have anywhere to go. So, yeah, that's about as much as I can do. Okay, so that means this 9 can extend it down a little bit more for a total of 8. Again, it could go up 1, or it could be going down 1. I don't really know which one it will need to pick, but This 10 can only do that. Can't really go anywhere else. So, um, let's see. Got about 10 more minutes for the video here before we hit that 1 hour mark. So, the 52 has a lot of room to work with here. So, like right there doesn't, doubles can't work for the 52. So, what about triples? Not possible, as you can tell. So, what about quadruples? Quadruples can work. The problem is, does it extend like that or does it extend like that? Or if it extends like this, then this 6 is screwed, right? So we can't do that. It has to extend down like that, and that's about as much as we can do. We can't really go anywhere to the side either, not enough room that way, so this is my only solution for the 52 there. So the 52 is actually fairly easy this time around. 6 can only do that, which means 9 can do that, and choose there. Now, the 12, can go up like that, can extend like that, or can extend like that. Don't really know. There's these three choices, but you know, I don't know what's possible right at this moment in time. So, um, but either way, I mean, I'm gonna need to extend it up to there, which means these twos are done. Let's see. The 13. It can't do anything vertical, so it has to do, something with the horizontal, which doesn't have enough room to go to the right and doesn't have enough room to go to the left. So it has to be kind of combination of the two. So on the right hand side, it can only extend out to here, right above that 4. And if I went that way, it can only extend out to that point. So this is about as much as we can do with the 13, you know, um, without it, uh, like, this amount right here, these 7 blocks here, is basically I guess you might say the common denominator, you know, um, it works for both the right side and the left side. Um, so yeah. Okay, the 4 can't go out like that, but it can go straight down like so, or it can extend out like that. Don't really know. But either way, I'm going to need to bring it down at least 1. You know, the 6 can go up like so if it really wanted to, right? Or it can extend that like that. It can extend all the way out. Don't really know. So now, obviously, this 12 can't connect down there. The 12 can do lengthwise if it really wanted to. Um, it can also do, large, rectangle or, um, lengthy one there, or a little bit more blocky there. Don't really know. Um, not sure. Mm, okay, this 14 can't extend out to the left or right, nor can it do anything on the vertical, right? So it has to have some form of um, double amount, right? So it could either do something like that, or it could do something like that. Not sure. But either way, this is the common denominator. This is what it can do. So it can't really do anything else right at this moment in time. Because it can only do double or 7, it can't extend all the way out there. So that's why that's about as much as it can do. So which means those 2's are done. This 3 has to extend out there. That 2's done. Um, which kind of leads me to believe the 3 is extending down that way, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't really know completely, so um, this 4 could extend in a horizontal row like that. It could be a complete box. Don't really know. Either way, it has to kind of extend out to there at the very least. The 18, what can we do with that? Just that. That's about as much as we can do with that. Okay. Well, we can't do anything more with the 18. It had no room on the vertical or horizontal to do anything more than that. So, and doubles wasn't going to be able to handle enough room. So, yeah, this was the only option. Which means this 4 can extend out like that, which means this 14 has to go down there. This 3 has to extend down there. It won't work on the horizontal on that. So, um, okay, that leaves this 8 with only this as a possibility. It doesn't have enough room otherwise. 2's done, 4's done, 2, 2, 2, 2 is done. Okay, let's see. 8 can't extend out to the horizontal and can't extend out to the vertical. So it has to have some form of double amount, which, obviously I can't do anything double amount, there, but I can do something here, but that's about as much as I can do right at this moment in time. Like, I don't know whether or not it extends up like that or extends down like that. I don't know. So either way, that's about as much as we got. The 8 can still, this 8 can still kind of do a horizontal, so, or can do that. Both are reasonable. Um, Either way, I can extend it out like so if I wanted to. Um, okay, 15 can't extend all the way to the vertical, and obviously definitely not the horizontal. Um, so So we're gonna have to, use multiplication kind of thing. 3 goes into 15, 5 times, right? So you could either do 15 like that or 15 like that, but I don't know which one. So I'm just gonna have to extend it down there. Doubles doesn't work with the 15, so we're just going to ignore doubles. So, um, let's see. What about you, 16? You can't do anything on the horizontal, and there's not enough room on the vertical for you to work very well. We can do something with doubles. Can't do anything concerning triples, and there's not enough room with quadruples to really make it work very well. So Um, so yeah, really the only option that it really has is this. Let's confirm that. Yeah. Okay. 16. Can't do anything on the horizontal or the vertical. Doesn't have enough room with just doubles. So it will have to use a quadruple. So, and that's all we can do there. So that's a given. 2 is done, 3 is done. 4 is done, 6 is done. That 4 is done, 2 is done, 2 is done. 4, 2. 4, 2, and 2. Okay, this 8 can't go on the horizontal anymore, so that's its only option. 3 is up there. There's a 15. 6 can only do that. There's the 8. Okay. 12 can only do that. 4 can only do that. There's the 2s. 4, 6. 4 goes out like so. Okay, well, that's about as much as we can do right at this moment in time. Now, I'm looking at this right at this moment in time, and I'm getting the impression of a jack-o'-lantern just by the overall kind of look and design of it so far, but, I'm not 100% sure on that. Uh, but we'll have to wait it for tomorrow to finish this off. So we're just going to go ahead and save that and close that one down. You can kind of see it a little bit more here. So, um, hopefully that gives you a little bit more of an idea as to what we're kind of looking at there. So, okay. So that's going to be it for our Conceptis puzzles. Didn't have anybody chatting with me, but that's perfectly fine. If anybody was just kind of lurking in the background, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Um, check out the links down below for some, links to my Discord, my Patreon, my Throne. Those are all down there if you want. Also got a link to Team Robot and all of its well, it's actually, linked to the application page, but there's also links to the members of Team Robot as well. So check them out. See, um, um, you know, see if it's something that might interest you. Go show some support to the other members of Team Robot would be fantastic. But that is going to be it for today's session. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and try to finish this off tomorrow. We did some pretty decent work on it, you know, but as you can see, there's still quite a bit to try to take care of. We'll see about trying to finish that off by, within the 1 hour span that I have. But yeah, that's where we're going to go ahead and close on down for tonight. So, or at least close on down our Conceptus puzzles for tonight. We're going to switch on over to the Tellus principle. So stay tuned for that. But that is going to be it for today's Conceptus puzzle session. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I catch you next time. Until then, take care, have a good night, stay healthy, stay safe, And I'll catch you strangers next time. And recording stopped.